What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Drums and Drams. Tonight we've got another Thursday night live stream, and this is a big one. This is the 2025 Whiskey of the Year, massive blind tasting. We're going to be tasting through 21 different whiskeys this evening. One of them's not going to make the cut. We'll kind of talk about that here in just a second. But the other 20 are going to get ranked from 20 all the way up to 1 in whatever order that ends up being. I'll pay a little more attention to the top 10. The bottom, 11 through 20 might get a little less TLC in this because I want to make sure those top 10 are really locked in. But this is going to be, kind of the culmination of many different tasting live streams. I think we've done 3 so far, 10 hours of live blind tastings, going through all sorts of 2025 releases, ranging from stuff that for me scored around 80, 81, all the way up to stuff that scored up to 96. And so by the end of this stream, which is going to be a long stream, it's probably going to be 3 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. I'm going to whittle all these things down. I'm going to start by spitting, probably start drinking some whiskey towards the end when I really have to get down and make some tough decisions. And for those of you who are not super interested in watching all of this, I don't blame you. There's football on right now, NFL playoffs. It's a Sunday night. It's going to be a long stream. There will be a recap video over the next week, maybe at some point, where I kind of just list off my top 20, give a little blurb about each, move on to the next one. So if you want to wait for that, totally cool, but this is a little bit more in detail, kind of how the sausage is made. So let me give you just a little bit of background, like information here, first couple of minutes. So first and foremost, we do have a special guest tonight. Let me see if I can pull this up right now. My buddy Joe, aka JDiv, for those of you in the Discord, if you guys know this bottle, this barrel pick Midnight Gauntlet, Hotel JDiv, that's Joe. Joe Doherty the fourth, right? The fourth?
The fourth.
The fourth, that's sick. All right, let me pull this up. iPhone camera, producer Joe, chugging the Blade in Bow 30. We didn't talk about that. And you can see the unfinished basement here, but we're still working on all this, guys, getting all the curtains up and everything. What? It is so good. All right, so we're back. He's going to just be chugging Blade and Bow 30 over there the whole night, but he's going to be helping me out, taking notes, tracking super chats, because we are going to do a giveaway tonight, and all sorts of other stuff. Whatever else needs to go on behind the scenes, pulling up banners, which let me show you that right now. You'll see stuff like this, A21, which will denote which sample I'm on. They all have their own alphanumeric code. You can see the entire answer key by looking in the description of this video, so you can follow along the entire time with what I'm tasting. I don't know what's in any of these glasses. Joe poured these out. Glasses are stickered. He created the answer key himself. So there's an extra layer there of anonymity between me and whatever I'm taking a look at. What else? Let me pull up the last bit of kind of background here. I mentioned how this worked. Couple live tastings to kind of get here. There are things that were left out that just straight up didn't make the cut, even into the play-in rounds. Four Roses small batch limited edition this year, didn't like that. Little Book Infinite 2. A couple others in there as well. So those didn't make it. I probably went through 80 to 100 whiskeys to get down to these 21. Let's see, a couple surprises of what didn't make it. Tanyard Hill, my single barrel of Tanyard Hill, way too hot. Also, GTS 2025, way too hot. So there's kind of a trend here with certain whiskeys coming off a little overly hot. They didn't really make it into this. What else? Sample giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. I'm not going to be able to have a banner scrolling at the bottom of the screen because I'm going to have to put up the other banners, and those things conflict. So I'll remind you guys throughout the stream, tonight's sample giveaway, there's only going to be 2 sample packs. It's going to be my top 10 whiskeys of the year. So every $5 entry gets you, every $5 super chat gets you an entry. Venmo, PayPal is in the description of this video, or you can super chat in YouTube and they'll take their 30% cut. I'm going to get behind on super chats. We're going to make sure everything happens by the end. And then I'll get in touch with the winners. We'll do the randomizer on screen here, so it's all in the up and up. Last thing, the criteria for this tasting. Bottle criteria. Has to be a small batch product. The batch can be very, very small. It can be like 150 bottles, which some of these are. Or it has to be a single barrel product that's released as a larger release. Michter's 10 Bourbon, for instance. It's not in here. It got kicked out last round. Four Roses, the Black Friday single barrels, one of those is in this tasting because there were multiple barrels, probably over 1,000 bottles, I would imagine. No barrel picks in here, no club picks, none of my own picks, nothing like that. And then finally, the tasting criteria tonight, it's subjective. All these lists are subjective. If I score something 15 and something 14, maybe they can flip on any given day, but you get the general idea of what's going on here. I'm going for overall profile, being cohesive, no off notes, no weirdness, a long finish. I really look for that. Great drinking experience, kind of a steady up, steady down, or something that just works with the profile of the whiskey, whether it's a spice bomb, whether it's super oaky. It all has to kind of track together and be cohesive. Complexity counts, but it's not everything. If it's a one-trick pony and it's a great trick, we're good. And I'm always trying to account for the style of the whiskey when possible. Not looking for the highest proof, not looking for the most explosive, but of course that always does end up working in a whiskey's favor when we have 21 in front of us. So I think that's it. Joe, did I miss anything?
You didn't miss anything.
All right. Try to be try to be comprehensive here. Anyone else getting lag? I don't know. It doesn't show the answers yet, at least for me. Refresh your page. Refresh your page. Do you see the answers, Joe? On the okay. Yeah, refresh your page, guys. They should be there. I'm warming up, as usual, Eagle Rare 12. So cheers. Let me know what's in your glass, guys. Again, giveaway tonight. Top 1 ounce of each of the top 10, whatever that ends up being. I'm going to have to crack backup bottles to make that happen, but it's going to be cool to share those pours with you guys. So, cheers. Jason, I saw your chat in here. The St. Nick 21 did make it. So that is the 21st whiskey in here. That's why we added a 21st, because that believed 21 year from preservation needed to get added. It's a great bottle. I'm not going to catch up to everything. It's okay, Joe. We still blame Cam. Joe's been ready for 30 minutes. Yeah, probably, yeah. Wasn't Cam hard on William Heavenhill 19 at first? Yeah. I think it still could win it. Let's get into it, guys. We're going to start with A21. Here we go. There we go. Joe with the banner. Sick. All right, A21. Okay. All right. So on the nose here, this is a heavy molasses brown sugar on the nose. Very, very, very oaky. And I'm going to say about a lot of these things that they are oaky. I'm going to take a couple little notes here. A21, molasses, oak, brown sugar nose. Very intense. There's one little sour element here, and you're going to hear me talk about this tonight as I go through some of these because they're such high-age whiskeys. There are some sour elements on the nose of some of these. That, to me, is usually a bad thing. Unless it's coming from a fruit component of the nose, which I like, that adds some complexity. If it's coming just from the oak and just from the age, and it just feels like it's a little over-oaked, now turning sour, that is a little bit of a negative for me. All right. There's also just a tinge of a tropical thing on the nose for A21. So I'm gonna write that down. Tinge of tropical and sour nose. Let's go to the palate now. Cheers. Okay. So Joe put these in an order. And I don't know if Joe did this randomly. Totally random?
Totally random.
All right, totally random. I was gonna say if he led off with something, this is good. This is really this is probably top 10 material. So right away, what I'm gonna try to do, guys, is go through this once over very quickly and determine whether something feels top 10 or bottom 10 or bottom 11, really. Looks like I'm just in time. Look at this man go, says Tom. Are you getting super chats, Joe?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, cool. So Hawk Who says, bear down, Cam, let's go. All right, we're gonna try. Giggity, what's up, Chris Sams? I'll see you Tuesday, man. All right, back to the nose here on A21. It's getting more and more sour. Very, very oaky. Super oak bomb palate. Still sour, but also delicious. Likely top 10. We're gonna come back to this. So I'll make a little pile over here that's perhaps top 10 material. Let's go on to glass B. All these colors are insane. B34 we're on now. Okay, B34. It's kind of a weaker nose. Less oak, somewhat weaker, less oak nose. And there's also some fruity notes here. There's kind of like a strawberry candy thing, maybe melon. Maybe melon on the nose. Jason, still no answers? Did you refresh your page, dude? Should be in the description. Yeah. Unicorn auctions on screen. Hope you win. All right, let's get a sip of B34. All right. Oh wow, Michael Hogan, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, let's get that Satch level. Looks like your Satch level's up too. Spelling is tough, dude. Let's get that Satch level up to 11. We might get there by the end. We're starting chill. We're only 11 minutes in, dude. Once we hit 10 p.m., it's gonna be a disaster. Thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. 20 entries into tonight's giveaway. What's up, Don Prince? Okay. So, B34. I'm almost getting ginger on the palate. Second sip on the palate, it's improving. There's quite a bit of tannin here. Quite tannic palate. This one is kind of like a middle ground for me. Because it is so dry in the finish. Interesting. All right. Just a quick side-by-side with A21. Just to get my bearings. Take a small sip of B34. Okay. I think that is probably like a 15 to 10 type of ranking for right now. Now, remember, I'm coming off of A21. Sequencing is going to play a big part in this blind. High proof to low proof, whatever the case may be. And so I think if I go back and retaste B34 after something else, it's going to play a little bit differently. So again, we're going to return to these. This first time through all these is just going to be trying to figure out the profiles, figure out a general idea of where they're going to go. Spit cup is the final pour. Not hardly, dude. Come on. Tom Lonzo. By the way, Joe, epic bottle chug on the Bladen Boat 30 reminded me of Dan chugging Millennium. What kind of damage did you do? Did you kill it?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if he killed it, that would be sick. We do have an extra back. We have an extra back here. I had to open the back up because of sample giveaways. So I'll just leave this on the table. I'm not seeing Venmo, PayPal in the description. Am I missing it? You may not be missing it. It may not be in there. And if it's not, I can add it real quick, and I'll just like not look at the answer key, I guess. Is it not in there, Joe? Sometimes I copy it from the wrong videos. We'll get it in just a second. I gotta go here to C47. C47, very much up my alley. This is kind of like traditional. This is a traditional heavy Kentucky oak profile. And that might sound like the same thing I've said about other things, but it really reminds me of like a Heavenhill or a Jim Beam kind of oak. Reminds me of Heavenhill or Beam oak. It's a sweet oak with a little bit of like a nutty quality. Lots of nutmeg and brown sugar to this one. Let's taste this. C47. Okay, so C47. This thing suffers on the palate a little bit because of proof in the side-by-side. However, the profile itself is delicious. Suffers from proof. I gotta, learn how to type. Slightly thin. Okay. We'll come back to C47. I'm gonna put the blade and bow behind me. Let's figure out this description thing real quick, guys. I can figure this out in my studio. I'll go to a previous stream and grab it from there. Oh yeah, I've been copying from the wrong one. I copy not from, if I copy not from a live video, Venmo, PayPal's not in there. So let me find a live. Okay. I'm scrolling down. Guys, I'm gonna have to put this at the bottom so I don't see. All right, I've scrolled all the way to the bottom. I'll go under the epidemic sound for direct super chats. All right, so it's all the way at the bottom of the description. Refresh your page and it'll be there. There we go. We're good. Back to it. Marty, what's up, man? Says, thank you so much again, Marty. I hope you enjoyed those samples, dude. What did I send you? Was it Michter's 20, Blade and Bow, and there was something else I thought I threw in there too. Maybe one of the Pappies or something. All right, we're on a D58 now. Okay. D58. This has a nice red fruit note to it. This has that kind of Luxardo cherry thing going on. Luxardo cherry with, yeah, almost a little tanginess to the nose. All right, let's taste D58. Okay. D58 is super fruity and super tannic. It's good, don't get me wrong. This kind of has like that Barton vibe to it. Where you just have like the Barton 17s and 18s and stuff like that that have been floating around Calumet. 17, 18, all the single barrels, they all have that like that grip to them. And this kind of has that. Okay. I think this one, I'm gonna talk about it like that and move it to the side. All right, E69. Thank you, Tom Lonzo. Says, let's start the backup Blade and Bow 30 fund so Cam can send even more samples. Okay. Thank you, Tom. $50 is crazy, man. Appreciate it. Let's go, man. The hair is back. Good Lord. No, I wanted to look presentable tonight for the Whiskey of the Year tasting.
Courtney did comment on your hair last night.
Did she?
Yeah, she said, Cam's hair looking good tonight.
Let's go. Come on. Joe and his wife were at a concert we played last night for the symphony, so not a weird thing to say, I promise. Jason, thanks, man. Says, let's have fun tonight. All right, look at those locks. Come on now. How many people? We're going to have 2 giveaway winners tonight because I got to make sure I have enough to send people. We're going through a lot of the whiskey right now. So on to E69. On to E69. Here we go. Okay. Dude, these all start to run together so bad. So much oak. My bourbon buddy. Hey, Cam, loving this. Curious, what bottle do you have the most backups of? I kind of got rid of most of my backups. As far as like having more than one of something. Truthfully, looking over there, I may only have 2 backups of 2 bottles, which is the Bardstown Apple Brandy Finish Copper and Kings and Wild Turkey Master's Keep 17-year bottled in bond. And both of those have like sentimental value for me. And then some of our barrel picks I have a lot of. Cafe Cadence and Symboltown so that I can gift those to people. But otherwise, not that many. It's usually just one. All right, E69. Thank you, Matt. You guys hit that like button, please. E69 might be the least, let's say the most underwhelming nose so far, I think, for E69. It's weak. It's on the weaker side, closed off, and it's very woody. So it kind of has, take this with a grain of salt because we're talking about like 15 to 20 to 30 plus, aged whiskeys, whatever. But Sawdust is a note that I hate, and oak. It's like an oaky note that signifies youth. To say that any of these are going to have sawdust in isolation is probably not true. But in a side-by-side, if you taste like a King of Kentucky next to whatever this might be, this is coming off a little sawdusty, a little youthy. But let's see how it drinks. Yeah. I think this is so far probably in the bottom. Palate is pretty spicy on this. There's a little like turkey funk finish. Turkey funk, darker floral berry finish. But this doesn't, up against these others that I've had so far, I've got to go with my gut here. That's probably the lowest so far, or one of the lowest. Let's go on to F72 now. Spaycon says you're crazy. Why? Why am I crazy? What's that in response to? No spoilers, please, guys, in the chat. All right, next whiskey has a very, like, reddish tint to it. And I know why now. So, you can't hide this one, Joe. PFG, okay, maybe, but we'll see. So, on the nose, F72. This is intense clove, rubbery oak. But shitloads of chocolate and mocha. Oh, it's like 6:30. I shouldn't swear. I'll just write it down. Chocolate and mocha. Lots of bitter bite. Joe, I feel like we should have like a check-in with you every once in a while.
Every once in a while, what are we checking out?
I don't know.
What I'm drinking.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
I just finished the Pappy 23.
Nice.
So, pour something new.
How whelming was it?
I was incredibly whelmed. Not the most whelmed I've been.
Yeah.
Like, it was a very good whelming.
Joe's getting whelmed tonight, guys. Nick said rigged. Yeah. Well, listen, you can't hide PFG in a blind like this. Yeah. I mean, it's a good profile for people that like this kind of whiskey. Weak palate, grippy, but this is going to be in my bottom. This is going to be my bottom 10, I think, for sure. We're just going to move on from that. Let's go to G83 now. One thing that maybe I'm trying to think of like a way to organize if I say like, oh, top 10, bottom 10, or like middle of the road. If I could just have like a master list, maybe at the top of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can put it in a different doc.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're not scrolling back and forth.
Yeah.
And just have it at the end. I'll go
Just like to see it easier at the end to kind of.
pick this up. Yeah.
Cool. Chris, dude. Did you see Chris's comment? I love being whelmed by a 23-year-old.
That's what you get for starting early.
I know. It's 6:30 start time, but people behaving like it's 11. Any family members watching, I apologize.
I just sent the link to Courtney.
Did you? She's gonna be like, why aren't you on camera?
You can't go to Cam's house anymore.
You're too busy getting whelmed over here, dude. Maybe Joe could write it down instead of drinking all the goodies. Yeah, keep calling him out. All right, G83 nose. Let me just go to the palate. I think, you start getting your palate so saturated by these things. Sometimes it's better to taste first and smell after. But okay. So, G83, this is kind of abrasive. abrasive textured spice on the palate. So drinking experience-wise, I'm kind of honing in on that first because I didn't get a chance to nose it accurately, so I'm going to go back to the nose here. But just as far as the experience on the palate, this is a little overly textured. This also kind of has like... This also has a little bit of like a chocolate cocoa powder thing to it on the nose. Like a little almost French oak kind of vibe. Maybe French oak kind of nose. I'm not saying that I think it is French oak, because if it is, it's subtle, but that's just kind of what I'm getting. But it is a little abrasive. Let me do one more sip. Okay. Joe, I'm just kind of whelmed by this. Not a lot of... I don't know. That was kind of middle of the road. Middle of the pack. It just... Yeah. I gotta stand by that on G83. I think G83 drinking experience, not only is it very textured and gritty, with a little bit of a youthful texture on the palate, but now it's not drinking super intense. It's like a lower proof that has a lot of spice, but not a lot of body. So, middle of the pack, maybe even low, I'm gonna write. All right, H94 is gonna be up next. ADHD and Rarebird talked about the taste and spit getting head drunk. Do you agree? Oh yeah. Yeah, the other night when I did part 1 of this on Thursday night, at about number 18, I felt like I smoked so much hookah that I couldn't stand up. So if anybody knows what feeling I'm talking about, that nicotine head rush. Joe, do you ever smoke hookah?
Not in a long time, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I remember being at I was on a gig in West Palm Beach, and I was we were at like a bar, and I was, it was like some percussion thing. And it was like one of those bars that had, you bring the hookah to the table. And I remember just not knowing what I was doing. And
Stand up.
And you feel like you just start spinning. Oh, wow. Okay, H94. I feel like we're back in business. Okay, a few of these, as I went through them, I felt like I was just hitting a weird spot where sometimes I start questioning, like, is my nose not working? And in reality, it's just, sometimes you hit a skid of a few of these that don't quite do it for you. Then you get back to business. Okay. H94. You guys talking football? I heard that CJ Stroud threw like 1 million interceptions. He's an OSU guy, right? Shows what I know. Okay. H94 smells spectacular. This is like beautiful blend of rich red fruit, highly aged oak, not too sour. H94 smells immaculate. This is probably, on the nose so far, this is a top contender. Let's go to the palate. Top contender on nose. Jeez, man. It's top 10 for sure. I mean, that might be even higher. But palate, well balanced on H94. Oh my God. Joe, whatever that is, dude. That's good. Everything is there. That's what I'm going to say. Everything is there on H94. Top 10 for sure. All right, on to I-15. Also, guys, shout out to Joe for sitting here, and he didn't probably really know what he was getting into. And I can... Hang on.
It's hard work, Cam.
Guys, this is... Joe's about to show you how hard the work is. Irresponsible. Drinking on the job.
So good.
This animal I have in the room with me, and it's not my cat. It's my Discord mod.
Basically a cat, right?
No, you heard cats. Joe is being compensated plenty. Okay, I-15. We are back to another one of these like brighter oak profiles on the nose. Brighter oak profile. That's not a bad thing. It's not that I need to have the really old funky oak, although I probably do need to have it. But if something else is different but good enough, I think it's still going to place well. But it is worth noting that this has a brighter oak, brighter red fruit, still heavy concentration. Just a different profile than many so far. Okay, let's go to I-15, sorry, on the palette. Okay. I think the palette of I-15 is better than the nose. Swagstar, thank you for the super chat. Says whelmed. During some of these moments where I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, guys, I'm gonna enter in a couple of Venmo and PayPal super chats. Just a reminder for the 127 of you guys in here, as you come in, hit that like button, please. And also, we're doing a sample pack giveaway tonight. 2 winners. Each winner is gonna get 1 ounce of whatever ends up being my top 10 whiskeys of the year. I'm a little nervous about this list because I'm halfway through almost, and this task seems daunting. But we're only 32 minutes in, so we got a little time. We can figure this out together. Ben Arrington, thank you for the super chat. And Joe, are you entering in that? Oh, there it is. Okay, I had to refresh. Ben Arrington, thank you for the Venmo super chat, man. I got you in. I spelled your name totally wrong. Got you in for 5, says, looking forward to seeing what wins. Cheers, thank you. And Marshall C is in for 4, says, 3rd winner gets the spit cup sample. Marshall, I pray that that's not you then. All right. Yeah, John, we're doing good. Okay, back to I-15. As I go back to the nose, I almost get a Maker's Mark vibe to this, like a Maker's Mark cast strength for some reason. It's got this like lactic dairy thing to it. Back to nose reveals some sort of Maker's like dairy note. It's weird. Again, palate is so much better than the nose on this for me. It drinks so much better than it smells. I think that inconsistency has to come into play to some degree. Palate, much better than nose. Palate is excellent. Possibly rank around 10. Like, I could see this being like a number 10 for the year because of that inconsistency. All right, let's go to J26 now. Jason P, thank you for the super chat, man. We're going to get you in for 4 entries. Cheers right back at you. Thanks for being here. Yo. Well, I know what this one is, Joe. J26, know what this one is. Bring it to me. Bring me the Pappy.
You ain't getting shit from me. Tell you anything.
No, you don't have the Pappy over there. Oh, I've got it behind me, okay. I'll tell you what, J26 smells like Pappy 23. I'm not in it to guess, because if I guessed last time, I would have gotten like 5 of them right out of the 31 that I did. But last time I did know which one Pappy was. Saying crazy big blinds like this always makes me think of how difficult Minnick's top 100 is. Listen, man, I'm not going to throw shade at Fred Minnick, but I'm going to tell you that there's no way to do 100 in one sitting accurately. And that's not throwing shade. I think he kind of acknowledges that too, that it's an absurd task. It's an absurd task. Trying to do 20 of these is crazy enough. Justin, what's up? Hi, my loves, I'm here. Sam, you don't even belong here, dude. You don't even like being here. Why are you here? All right, J26, beautiful nose. Beautiful, rich, beautiful, rich, sweet oak nose. Soft, but almost just smells like freaking peaches and honey. Full of peaches and honey. There we go. All right, let's taste this. Yeah, I mean, what do you do with this, Joe? I mean, you know, what do you do with like a low proof in this flight? I don't know, man. Sam, okay, Jason first. Sam, you can wait. Which is important, most important, palate or nose? I have a preference. Palate's definitely more important, but I can smell a whiskey a lot longer than I can drink it before getting hammered. So I really value the nose of a whiskey a lot, but you have to go with palate at the end of the day, I think. Glad you switched to two digits. Yeah, there was no reason for that. In fact, like we only needed 2 total digits. But I had ChatGPT make the list today. I love you. I don't care about whiskey. I just come here to see your beauty. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, the palate on J26 is nothing. That's what we're gonna say. You know what's funny? Justin, Pappy 23 is kind of grassy a little bit. It really is. Like in the finish, it's like double eagle, very rare. I think when you water Buffalo Trace high age down this much, because Pappy is like hazmat. I've seen hazmat totes of Pappy or tanks before it gets watered down to 95.6. Sort of grassy finish, going to finish low. Maybe bottom 5, let's say. All right, so let's move on to K37. Oh, man. K37 is just cinnamon and oak nose, and it's tight. Very tight, hard to dig into. You can sense red fruit, but it's faint. I think we should start, I think by hour 1 or hour 2, I mean, you should just start like throwing things at me. Like randomly without, no warning. Just hurl something.
Or new glasses?
Objects.
Okay.
Just make it, just go over there and just start beating on a drum. Joey says, should be borderline criminal to water down a hazmat 20 plus year tonight. Listen, I know, man. You're preaching to the choir. My God. K37, I've said this about a couple so far, may be my least favorite overall nosing experience. There's just not a lot here. I'm just going to say bad nose. Let's go to the palate and see if this redeems it. Man, this is non-eventful. There's just no personality to this. Bottom 5, question mark? All right, we're gonna move on. Yeah, that whiskey just lacks something. Feels like it needs actually water put in it to break it apart a little bit more. So L48. Thanks, Joe. Damn, dude, you're on it, bro. I do feel bad that The floor is so hard. I mean, like, I wish we could be comfy in this room.
I'm in a chair.
You're in a chair. That's true.
Look at the table. I'm comfy.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, L48 knows. Caramel oak monster. Caramelized, rich, sweet oak with some nuttiness. Very classic. Oh man, this is such a welcome thing after this K37. I still... K37 is a letdown. Alright. L48. Palette. Okay, L48 suffers on the palate because it's too thin. Too thin and weak on palate. Profile is incredible. Drinks like old Barter House and Rhetoric. I would say this is probably like, for me, this is around that 12 to 10 range. Around 12 to 10 range. Yeah, let's keep moving. That's great. Jesus, dude. All right, we're in like the M59 is big leagues. M59 is big time stuff. Wow, little Sharpie vibe. That's my only complaint on the nose right now. Okay, blackberry jam. Dear God. Chocolate, dessert, pastry things. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. What did I say? But a little Sharpie aspect to the nose. All right. The plot thickens, says Tom, unlike L48. Which one? Oh, that was, yeah. That was the, what, the not pre-21 probably? Or the Beam Lineage. It definitely smells like a Beam product. It's great, though. Whichever, yeah, doesn't matter what it is. All right. M59 palette. Holy shit, man. What all's in here this year? That is something else. Looking at your table now. Dude, that is excellent. Holy crap. M59 is top 5. I mean, this might be the best thing I've tasted so far. Maybe number 1. I'm gonna take a real sip. Dear God. All right. Moving on. M59 was crazy. N61 is next. R Flinch, thank you for the super chat, man. So that is quite a lineup. Hoping Calumet 18 wins, but it'll probably be Jack 14 again. I don't think either of those are gonna win. I mean, maybe. Calumet 18 last time surprised me on the one I did Thursday night. He already chose Russell's 13 as a winner. Thank you for the super chat, man. Joe's got it in. Did you try the Remus Gatsby 25? Yeah, I did. I think that got knocked out in my second taste or play-in round. Taste-in round, you know? So that's kind of like my semifinals leading into Thursday night. That got knocked out. Do you have an interest in judging more competitions? Either legit or ascots. Okay. Well, that was a subtle dig. Yeah, I would love to judge. I don't know how to react to that. Yeah. We're gonna get Joe. It's that would be funny actually to have like a live musical reactions in the background.
Slag whistle.
Yeah. You can be the Foley artist for the live streams. What's up, Colin? Guess I should have finished watching the previous video before the finals. In my defense, oh, dude, it's a long video. It's really more for people just to watch in the moment, tune in and out of, you know. It's long. This is gonna be long. Although I feel like right now I'm moving. Dude, having you here is so helpful. N61. It's funny that like these get grouped to me, or for me now, in one of two categories. It's either like old oak or not old oak. You know what I mean? It feels kind of generic, but N61 is more like pie crust and baking spices on the nose. Let me taste it. Okay. N61 has very tingly spice on the palate. Drinks like a turkey product in the sense that there's a smoky char element mingling with a prickly citrus peppery quality on the palate. Okay. We almost got there with the spelling. So yeah, this just has a very spicy palate in 61. Nose is not, like, this is not really my favorite profile. All right. There was one earlier that was like this too. I gotta see which one is better. Oh man, which one was it? Turkey Funk E69. All right, so guys, we don't have a banner for this, but E69 I just pulled to go up against N61. So I'm kind of starting some of these side-by-sides now. Matt, just say it. Joe completes you. Joe completes me. There we go. And RJ, I love you. If you're watching, RJ, which you're not probably. That's fine, but I love you, dude. Shocked you read that? Jason, I just put it up there. Sorry, man. Did Tanyard Hill make it or not fit? Yeah, I got kicked out last round. My barrel was just not that good this year. And these are all bottles I own. I don't know if I said that at the beginning. None of these are samples. These are all bottles that are in here. Much to the dismay of my wife and financial stability. Wow. So shockingly, E69, coming back to it now, off of N61, E69 is much better on the nose. And I wrote most underwhelming nose so far. That was obviously only the 5th one. We are going alphabetically here. Yeah. Wow, E69 is much better than I thought it was. So, N61, I think, this is going to be in the bottom. I mean, this is at the very, very low end. I know it's from 2024, but what would you pay for a Russell's 15? I mean, I don't want to pay full secondary, which now is like $725. I liked it at around, people can be mad at me saying this, I liked it at around $500 on secondary. I think that's really where the price made sense to me, and then it jumped up because people started doing dumb shit. N61, bottom. Let's just settle it. Bottom 5 at best so far. Okay, 074. Wow. That smells good. I'm going to pull up PayPal and check in here. Guys, just a quick reminder, every $5 super chat, whether it's on YouTube or PayPal or Venmo, which is in the description of this video. If you don't see it, refresh the page. Every $5 is one entry into tonight's giveaway for a sample pack of whatever ends up being the top 10. We have a long ways to go. So if you miss the drawing, if you have to go to bed or whatever, depending on what time it is, check back if you do super chat and end up sending me an email, drumsanddrams@gmail.com if you win. Okay. there are some PayPals here. Peter Chase. Peter Chase says, cheers to Whiskey of the Year, in for 4 entries. Oh, you got it. Thanks, man. And then Greg Smith is in for 5. Greg Smith says, he sent me his username on YouTube and said, cheers. Thank you, guys. Gotcha. I just bought 8 ounces of Russell's 15 for 100. That's a great deal. Nice. I mean, that's like as good as you could hope for. The nose on 074 is ridiculous. Wow. Slightly medicinal cherry with, I mean, this is kind of like butterscotch. And oh man, I'm trying to think of like a dessert. Joe, like a clovey kind of dessert maybe. Something like with a lot of those kind of spices. Maybe like some Middle Eastern dessert. But cardamom is the note I'm thinking of though. Butterscotch and cardamom. Wow on nose. Corey Krabs, thank you for the super chat. 10 entries, man. Says hoping for a turkey winner this year. Honestly, turkeys are well represented in here. I think there are maybe 3 turkey products out of 21. So Camp Nelson, Russell's Batch 6, the 13-year, and then Beacon. Oh, baklava. Maybe baklava. All right, let's taste 074. Oh, dear God. Top 5. Soft palate. Vintage, antique sort of notes on palate. Not spicy, silky mouthfeel. Insane. Top 5 probably for 074. So we're going to go on to P85, which is going to have a hard time following up that last one. Oh, wow. Lots of super chats here. Matt Robinson, thank you, man. Thanks for the long-form content, Cam. Happy New Year. You're probably the only person that said thank you for the long-form content. Everyone else says, this is too long, you asshole. That's why I wanted to start this one by saying, just tune in for the recap if this is not for you. Happy New Year, and here's to more amazing new releases. Cheers, man. Thank you for the super chat, and thanks for the kind words. That's cool. Jason, if you had to predict, guess, what's your top 3? I would think in here my top 3 is maybe Blade and Bow 30. William Heavenhill might end up being there. Although I won't be surprised if William Heavenhill is only top 5. I don't remember everything that's in here. Maybe the Believe 21. And I don't know that King of Kentucky is going to be in the top, but it could be. I think Beacon might do really well, actually. We'll see, though. But yeah, please no spoilers in the chat, guys. I see you kind of talking about predictions. P85 knows. Okay, all right. We're on a different territory here. This is kind of Brown Foreman-like on the nose. Sort of like a like Barrel Char and Banana had a baby. And then there's a little bit of a raw corn note in here compared to some of the others. Maybe it's just not as old. Sort of a raw corn component. Decent. I'm going to say decent on this. All right. Yeah. Very spicy. It drinks great. But it's not necessarily my profile. It's kind of middle of the road. This is maybe around like 13 to 10 or something like that. Ranking maybe 13 to 10 is what I'll say. It's good. Feels Jack Daniels-y, you know? Let's see. Joe, a couple more Venmo super chats. Guys, we're on Q96 now. All right. Adam Taylor in for 5. Adam Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Got you in here with a party emoji. Thank you. Garrett Souther or Souther in for 6. Same emoji. Thanks, guys. Don Prince is in for 4. Don, thank you. And Brian L. Brian with a Y in for 3. Cheers, guys. Thank you for the super chats. Okay.
Brian had 3.
Yeah. All right, on to Q96. Or P80, whatever. You guys know, P85, P75, it's all the same. Oh, typo on P75, don't look. Oh, okay. All right, Q96. This is like cinnamon cherries on the nose. On nose, not super aged oak. There's some age here, but it's not, like some of these are crazy, crazy oak bombs. This is not a crazy oak bomb. A little bit more balanced, I think. Ooh, wow, this is spicy. Big palate, spicy, and drying. That would be a little bit of a complaint, maybe, is the drying quality. It lingers a lot, lingers with tannin. What's up, Matt Porter? Dang, I'm late as heck. No, whenever you get here, you're right on time, Matt. I know it's all relative. Do you think Beacon's worth $500? I haven't felt that way, but maybe tonight's tasting is gonna kind of change my mind on that. Eric says this is fun. I'm glad you're having a good time. Your banner was no big deal. Okay. All right, let me get a little water, guys. We're almost to the end of the first kind of taste through round. It's only been about an hour, so I'm hopeful that after this, I can identify what my lowest pours were and go through those quickly and try to order them from 20 to 11, and then spend a little bit more time on the top 10. And if Joe just decides to get up and leave at any point, that's okay. Actually, we have there's a small like piece of crap couch over there. I can just imagine him curling up and going to sleep. All in a day's work. Okay, Q96.
You could stretch out.
What, me? You're an asshole. Joe said I could stretch out on that. We need to give you a mic. We need to have like a punch button so you can like, yeah. Please don't pick Knob Creek 21. Yuck. I'm going to make a guess right now. It doesn't matter. But I think Knob Creek 21 was... which one did I think it was? Oh, I don't know. Oh, L48 I think is the one I was like, that smells like Knob 21. I don't think Joe's leaving as long as you let him chug Blade Bow 30. I might have to get the other bottle for him, though. He's almost out of his. All right, here we go. Q96 back on the palate. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Kyle Rabisky, thank you for the 4 entries. I got you in. It says, cheers to the top 20. Thanks, man. Q96. This one's a mystery to me. I think it's not gonna get kicked out. It's not gonna be number 21. But other than that, I can't totally decide what I think of it. I'm gonna write that down. Can't decide what I think of this one. Probably middle of the pack. It's generic, man. It's just, you know what? It's getting better and better as it's sitting on my palate right now. in the finish. It's getting way more age. It feels hot. But I think maybe compared to some of the stuff I've been coming off of, especially P85, which felt kind of Jack Daniels-y, 074, which was low proof, I think Q96, which is an oily, I mean super oily on the glass, I think this is being hurt by the fact that it's actually such a high proof after those. So I'm going to revisit because it's sitting on my palate so long right now and it's getting better and better. So I think my initial reaction was not totally fair. This next one is stupidly dark. R18. Jonathan Likes Whiskey says, love the content, Cam, sent via PayPal. Cheers. Thank you, man. I'll get there maybe right now. Oh, yeah. You got 10 entries for Jonathan Vogel. Thank you, man. Says, Jonathan Likes Whiskey, love the content. Cheers. Cheers right back at you, man. Thanks for the very generous super chat. All right, R18. Oh, and I missed the AZ Fly Guy. In for 4. Thanks, man. Enjoying this, drinking along on 12 of them. Damn, nice. Funk-whelmed. What? What does that mean? Funk-whelmed over?
Funk-whelmed over.
That's a little Lisdexia going on here. What's up, Stone Cold Steve Indy? Want to sample a critical mass? Might as well continue the luck. There we go. Cheers, man. Thank you. Okay, let's taste R18, which I haven't written anything for on the nose. The nose is like grilled pineapple. Grilled pineapple and syrupy sort of nose. Excuse me. Oh, Eric, I missed your super chat. So sorry. Let me get that. Oh, there we go. In for $2 super chat. Did you get the new Watch Hill Exceptional? I did not. The 18-year, I would only pay SRP for that because it's probably Barton. So, thank you for the super chat, man. Joe, we're in like no man's land now, man. Like, this is number, I don't know. This is number 18. This is like, oh, how do people just? I think decisions on these lists are crap. The more I do this, I'm like, I'd be good doing my top 5, you know, out of 20. Ordering 20, maybe this was stupid. Maybe I should just do a top 10. I didn't put top. In it now. I am in it now. I mean, I put top. I didn't put it in the thumbnail or anything. I said I was going to order top 20, but I'm looking for a way out, yes. God, R18. Got a great finish. Let me take an actual sip of this. Okay. Yeah, see, that's really good. Oh my God, that's good. The nose maybe closed off. Palate is top 5. I mean, what the heck? That said, I wish it had more consistency. I'm still going to treat that as a top 5er, guys. R18, just for the record. So, S29 is next. Okay. Got S29. Aged in pineapple barrels under the sea. Yeah, I don't know about that. The finish tastes like really old Heavenhill on R18. Water break, fam. All right. Joe, do you have water? Do you need water? You good?
Yeah,
okay. I got a bunch over here. All right, let's check in on Joe again. Let's do another blade poach. No, we're only in hour 1. Don't die, dude.
Getting aggressive.
This stream is actually about Joe and his suffering.
Break the cycle. You're not Kenny.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't carry my abuse and put it on to you from Kenny. Sam, hi, long-time sub, first-time commenting. How can I get access to your future picks and or OnlyFans content? Thanks. Patreon.com/drumsanddrams. Thanks, Sam. Good to hear from a first-time commenter. Okay. Did Matt do his top 10 of 25? I don't think so yet, maybe. I'm not sure if Matt's planning on doing that. I can't remember. Okay, S29. There's something about the nose I don't like. It's kind of like rocky and gravelly, and is that a stupid thing to say, Joe? Rocky and gravelly.
Can't tell you.
What am I saying? No, but I mean like as a note on the nose. Does that track for you at all? Rocky and gravelly.
Like as a flavor or a texture?
Yeah, like something I'm smelling. It's like the
like petrichor, but
kinda. It's like I don't know. I don't know why gravel is the thing that comes to mind.
Dusty at a construction site?
Yeah. Does gravel have a smell?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gravel, question mark? That's what I'm going to write. Okay. Again, this is similar to a few others I've had earlier where, man, I mean, that actually does drink really nicely. It's very spicy. I think I gravitate towards not the spice bombs in this flight. Very spicy on the palate. Super long finish. Seemingly higher proof. Maybe ranked like 8 to 10 because the finish is so nice. I don't know. All right, two more before we kind of pause for a second, figure out how I'm gonna go through these and find my bottom, bottom 11.
I'm right here.
Jesus. We all know that's not how this works, Joe. You told me the opposite earlier. Guys, I don't know how sensitive the mic is if it's picking Joe up, but I hope it's not. Can this gravel note be earthy like dirt? Like, yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I mean, it's chocolatey too, so it's kind of like overall just this darker thing. But the gravel, not asphalt necessarily. I don't know why gravel comes to mind. Outlaw made it to the top 20. Oh, come on. Come on. Matt says video will be out this week. Sweet. It does have a little minerality, but not like a Dickel product. All right, T40. We're on to Chris. What's up, dude? Always love the process. Thanks for streaming this. If I win, just want you to bring a sample of Blade Bow 30 and William Heavenhill on Tuesday. If you win, I'm going to give you the sample pack, man. I was wanting to buy a bottle online, but I'm not sure which sites are reputable. I haven't bought one online before. Do you guys have any suggestions? Yeah, chat if you don't mind chiming in on that. I'll get sidetracked. Bourbon Outfitter's the choice for me, but they don't carry everything, you know. It's mostly barrel picks with some other things sprinkled in. Definitely picking up Joe, says Don. Well, okay. Well, that's great. At least you didn't see him raise his fucking hand, you know? Okay, T40. This is like very fruity. Maybe the most fruity nose of the bunch. And what I mean is like it's not cherry. It's like apples and pears, and it's a little bit brighter, sweeter. Orchard fruits. I feel like I said that last time on one of them. Possibly a sweet rye. I don't even know if there's any rye in this mix anymore. I thought I kicked them all out last round, but Let's taste it. Does Joe have pants on? I don't know. You have to ask Joe.
For now.
For now. Okay. T40. This is a fine whiskey. It's a very good whiskey. It's definitely in the bottom 6, maybe, let's say. Bottom 6 overall. Very good, but not special enough in this flight. Yeah. We'll see. Again, some of these these whiskeys, the finishes are really nice. When the profile itself or the nose or something about it doesn't quite do it for me, sometimes the finishes redeem it, and then you got to think about where it's going to go from there. All right, last one is U52. Let me get a little water. Which bottle chug gets Joe's pants off? Listen, if it wasn't the Blade & Bow 30, I don't really know. I could give him birthday bourbon to get into his birthday suit. If you know what I'm saying. Sorry, dad joke.
I don't see any Fireball.
There is Fireball.
Oh, God.
It is.
It's right there.
Is it? It was on a bottom shelf. I had to move everything to put the curtains up. So all the bottom shelf stuff is now intermingled with everything else. So none of that is organized over there. Dude, how many Brown-Forman products are in here? There's got to be quite a few, right? Jack 12, Jack 14. Is that it? No, there was an... Old Forester Rye made it, didn't it? So there is rye in here. Are those all the Brown-Formans? King. I think last time too, I thought Calumet 18 was Jack 12, and then I said something on that stream. Someone commented. I said, "Oh man, this tastes like Jack 12," and then I compared it to something, and I said, "I really need to know what Jack 12 smells like for Matt Madness." And the other thing I compared it to was the Jack 12, and I thought the other one was it. I'm like, he goes, "Go watch this back. You're gonna laugh." I'm like, God, come on. All right, U52. When do you decide to actually taste for spitting, asking for a friend? I don't know if I should have put that on the screen either, you know? Jason, Jesus, dude, help me out. Come on. Give me like an alert signal at the front of your message. I'm just spitting in the beginning because if I would have sipped the amount that's in my spit cup right now, I would be drunk until tomorrow night. So... all right, U52 is very balanced. It doesn't feel like super high aged. Like everything about this is balanced and round. It's winning as far as complexity goes and balance goes, but it's not like a superstar whiskey. So I'd say it's probably around number 15 for me, you know, something in that range. We'll come back to it. So, all right, so I got to figure out now with Joe, like maybe what are the bottom whiskeys so far? Maybe actually start by isolating the top ones that were clearly going to be top 5 or top 10. Top 10 for sure. I said H94. Okay. M59, I said maybe number 1.
A21.
A21? Dude, what is M59? That smells.
H94.
You got that one.
M59.
Yep.
074.
Okay, 074. Yep.
And R18.
And R18. R18. Which one was that? Right. Okay, so these are definitely in the top. And then what are the definite bottoms besides Joe?
C47.
Okay.
E69.
Okay.
F72. J26.
Okay.
K37.
Yep.
N61.
Okay.
T40.
Okay. And these are all kind of middle of the pack.
Yeah, the rest are middle of the pack. There's a couple that stand out above the middle of the pack, but I just
Okay. All right, guys. So we have let's see. This is 7. So we have 9 middle of the packs, 7 in the bottom, and 5 up top. It looks like. Jason says, "Wow, can't get you to read my dude. I barely check any DMs anywhere. So if you've sent me something, I do apologize. Things sit in request folders or just sit in my inbox. It is not a personal thing at all. I promise you that. What level of saturation are we at now? Says Eric. I don't know, probably 20. I mean, I'm not that high at all right now. The better question is what level of saturation Joe's at."
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. That's funny. Did I miss anything? Order rank. What's better? Order ranking this so your palate's not completely shot. I know. I thought about that too. I think I can go through the bottom ones pretty quickly. My worry is the middle ground. The middle ground is what scares me as far as getting into it. So I don't know. Okay, let's go to the bottom ones first. Jeez, oh no, I'm gonna lose one. Okay, let's go to the bottom 7. The goal here is to kick one of them totally out. I'm not gonna make the list and then organize the rest of them. He went back to E69 and really liked it, says Tim. Did I? Which one was E69? Let me look at it. Oh, E69 got better. It did get better when I compared it to whatever the other one was. So I'll put that over here just as a reminder. Okay. So I'm going to put these kind of in alphabetical order again just to start. And then, so I've got C, F, J, K, N, T for you guys. So we're going to start with C47. C47. Right. C47 is thin, classic Kentucky oak. Okay. Where'd you put N61, says Frankie? It's in this ranking right here in the bottom. And that was, yeah, very tingly spice. Okay. All right, F72. I like the finish on C47. It is kind of thin. F72 for me, this is... You guys know this whiskey. I'm not a big fan of it. I pretty much know what it is. This one is very rubbery. For me, this is low. So I think F72 for me, guys, is going to, unless some of these are even worse for my palate, I think F72 is going to finish towards the number 20 spot. Let's keep going. I mean, I like C47 over F72 for sure. J26. Okay. J26, similar thing. This is going to be way, way low. It's going to be over F72 for me. I just got to figure out what number 21 is. What's the one that's not going to get ranked in the top 20? How the hell do you have a whiskey you're not a fan of in your $100,000 top 21? Come on, Matt. PFG. That's why. PFG. Okay. So yeah, J26. For me, that goes over F72. That's just my palate. Other people would definitely have that reversed, I think. All right, C47 is going to be over J26, I think. Okay, let's go to K37 now. Chris, how do we upvote Matt's comment? Get out of here. What's up, Bourbon Bill? All right, K37. I didn't like the nose so much earlier. Very tight, hard to dig into it. Cinnamon oak nose. You can sense red fruit, but it's faint. I said no personality to this. Bottom 5 for K37. Let me take a sip. Oh, Joe. Dude. I hate doing this. I actually don't like this. It's funny to talk about like really good bottles of whiskey and be like, this sucks. This is in this flight, this sucks. Like, oh my God, what am I talking about? All right, guys. I'll say this. I like the palette of the profile of C47 better than K37. The profile is better. K37 drinks way higher proof, way more intensely. It has less personality to me. So which one gets the nod? I think C47 still gets the nod. Although I don't know. Oh shoot, what did I close out of? Okay. All right. Sip of water here. Jesse says, I wonder what kind of rant Bill would go on about the prices of all these. Yeah, it would be a crazy rant. I love you, Bill. Guys, no spoilers in the chat. Come on. Don't talk about Frankie. Don't talk about Knock Creek 21 not doing well. Don't do that. However, this spoiler, it's not a spoiler because it's a spoiler because I know what it is. F72 is definitely PFG. I just don't like this profile. I've said it all year, and I know it's divisive for someone like me. Most folks I feel like have really enjoyed this. I don't like that profile. All right, N61 is next. Pie crust, baking spices on nose. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah. This has like a nothing nose coming off of these other ones. It's got a lot of ethanol, actually. I'm not going to keep writing things down. At this point, I've got my initial thoughts down. I'm not doing a full write-up of all these, so we're just kind of in the tasting round now. This is low. N61 is low. It's under C47. It may even be under, actually it is for sure under K37. N61 might be number 21. PFG might, again, I'm just saying it, I think, because I think it is. This might be my least favorite. N61 might be my least favorite. Let's go to T40 real quick just to check in. T40. This is the very fruity orchard fruit thing that I talked about. Terry, yeah, it's in the description. The answer key. Oh, sorry, Joe. God, no! We're fighting over T40, dude. I need to let the producer do his thing. Sorry. Dude, I'm a control freak. I gotta figure my life out. Or I could just play...
I'm amazed that's the first time that happened.
Yeah. Or I could just play Guiro. Dude, that was
That took me back to like elementary school music class. I was like, hell yeah.
Guys, I had a great Guiro part on the Columbus Symphony concert last night. Joe was there. That's one of my favorite instruments to play. And I can't... Dude, there are videos of like 6-year-olds, like somewhere in freaking Latin America, wherever. And they're like playing Guiro. And the way they do it, they have their scraper hand, but then the hand that's holding it is the hand that does a lot of the action. I'm just doing this with my right hand scraping it, and they're like doing all this, and it's the craziest thing you've ever seen. So, yeah. I just like to feel like I know how to play it.
Life goals.
What'd you say?
Life goals.
Yeah, life goals. That and like people that can play maracas. There's like the traditional maracas where they do them vertically, and they can play these rhythms. That stuff is crazy too. All right, T40. Okay. This one, very fruity, orchard fruits, possibly a sweet rye, bottom 6 overall, very good but not special. I said bottom 6, and that does kind of track for me. I don't think it's... I think this is kind of right. Dude, how much flack am I gonna get if I put Pappy 23 over PFG in the bottom? And like PFG is number 21 and it doesn't make it. Because I think that's what's gonna happen here. Oh no. Alright, have I missed any super chats or anything? Eric Lonnie, did you get Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Eric, thank you. If I missed that, if I missed putting that up on the screen, thank you. Oh, Elliot, sorry about this. I didn't put this on the screen, but Joe definitely got you. Thanks, man. Did you? Okay. I'm an idiot. It's crazy that you can do, like, I'm so not used to that, and then I kind of like overlook it.
Can you tell we didn't practice at all?
Just like our concert this weekend. God. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. T40, C47. And then what was the other one? I was looking at was N61. Yeah. N61, as far as my preferences, is kind of in line with what I imagine is PFG for very different reasons. Yeah. K37 and 6. Sorry, Joe. I'm just silent. Dude, I don't know. Just tasted my F72 again. If you were worried about catching flack, you would have never said there are videos of 6-year-old. I gotta start like looking at these before I. Yeah. Okay. Just taste my F72 again. Are you really sure? I may have to start watching Grease instead of you. Dude, if it's PFG, I'm telling you it's a personal preference thing. I'm telling you, okay? If it's not PFG, then I'm an idiot. And that's okay too. N61 is quickly becoming my least favorite out of all of these. Like, it's in a hurry. And if I put N61 underneath what I imagine, if I put anything under what I imagine is Pappy 23, which drinks so flat in this flight, people are going to be mad, but I guess I can't care about that. All right, I'm gonna do this. I think I have my bottom sorted out now. I think, and guys, this could change, but just for right now, where we're at, we were just tasting the bottom 6. So this is after an initial first impression, going through all of these nose and palate, spitting everything out. These ended up being my bottom 6. One of them gets eliminated out of the top 20. And then this would be 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Right now being eliminated is N61. And then J26. I guess I can write this down maybe. Let me see. So N61. This is just for now. J26 would be 20th. F72 would be 19th. K37 would be 18th. C47, these next two could change around a bit, but C47 would be 17 and T40 would be 16. Yeah. And if I taste anything in this mid-range category, which I'm going to go into now, if I taste anything in the mid-range category that I feel like needs to move down to the bottom, I'll readjust this stuff. But that's where we're at right now. So N61 gets booted out. That's the one. I'm going to make a note for myself. Number 21. Okay. Just put Pappy in last. I think I just did. I'm pretty sure I just did. Jesse, I'm glad you have your bottom sorted out now, Cam. All right. You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm going to go take a leak, guys. I hate all of you. So Joe can just, I don't know, he can talk to you or something. I don't know, dude. Okay. What does it say? Stream. Okay. All right, whatever. I'll be right back. Good Lord. You should put up a 10-hour video of just this background. I'll Venmo. Did you get on camera or no? Oh, okay. I'll Venmo Joe $10 to get on camera. Well, this is awkward. Joe, now bottle shot the Rainbow 30 quick. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Wow, what a wholesome comment. What a wholesome comment. Thank you for the wholesome comment. Joe, come say hi. Dude, by the end of the stream, come on. There we go. It's like my big brother with a beard and more masculine, you know? It would be funny if I was like way further away from this wall and you were in the very background, like turned sideways just like this. You know what I mean? Like at your desk.
The IT guy?
Yeah, the IT guy. Who gets to drink all the backwash? Listen, I'll send it to you if you...
That's why I'm here.
Ooh. All right. Joe twerk for... Listen, he put that comment up. I didn't do that. He can... If he wants to twerk for you guys, he can twerk. I definitely didn't wash my hands. 100%. If I washed my hands, they would smell like soap. So then I would just be smelling that instead of the whiskey.
You get unscented soap?
No, we have like lemon ginger, so it's kind of...
I do not allow scented soap like near the kitchen. I hate
Really?
when you go to a restaurant and the soap is scented.
Mm-hmm.
It pisses me off more.
Especially if it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like some of them, they're trying to be like flamboyant with their soaps. You know what I mean?
Hate.
I love a flamboyant soap. 200 watching and only 73 likes. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. Come on.
I'm making Cam chill by picking comments.
Yes, this is funny. Okay, so we figured out what the bottom six now. E69 was the one that...
Moved up.
Right. This was originally bottom 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you compared it to something and liked it more when you get back to it.
What did I compare it? E69 was... Let me look at it. Oh, I compared it to whatever I thought the other turkey-ish one was, which was... Oh, N61, which I... Dude, if N61 is Russell's 13, I'm going to love my life. And if this is Camp Nelson E, I'm going to be like, I won the day. Because this came off way better. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys...
Did you say N61 was Pappy, though?
No. I thought J26 was the Pappy. Dude, did I really put what I think is PFG over the Pappy? See, I would drink the Pappy first, but... What do I do, Joe? Do I go with what I would drink first?
It's what you think is a better whiskey.
God. Did my WLW survive? It's in here. I don't know where it is. Okay, E69, though, I got to make sure is better than T40, which right now is my number 16. So I guess if we're going to put a banner up, I guess we'll put E69. Boom. All right, up against T40. Joe, I'm going to start getting hammered, dude. I can feel it. It's going to get bad. Yeah, E69 is better than T40 for sure. Yeah, okay. This is the third time I've gotten to watch you live. I just want to say your collection is phenomenal. Well, thank you for saying that. It's a new thing. It's a new thing in the last 2 months that I did. It was very dumb. Every bottle I bought, I go, I'm celebrating getting a new house and my wife being pregnant and all this kind of stuff. And then I would get another one and I'd get another one and another one. And then eventually I was like, I can't buy more of these. So yeah. Drink more water? All right, I'll drink some more water. Do you need more water? All right. I can just imagine myself knocking everything off that table. All right. Joe and I are taking a water break. That's not a euphemism. Bathroom? Sick. Okay. Yeah, Joe's looking good, man. Joe's looking good. I'm not looking good, but Joe's looking good. What's the halftime show? I don't know. We could do a little I can't play you anything right now. Although I do have a Darbuka right here. Listen, whiskey of the year tasting, but little drums. Or a Doombeck. I do have a Doombeck. Yeah. We could do a little halftime show. Do you have any 2026 bottles you're looking forward to? The Cheesy Gold Foil 16-year turkey release, for sure. Oh, God, the most anticipated bottle of 2026 for me right now, I mean, there's so many label filings to come. Heavenhill Heritage Collection 22-year. The label filing says it's going to be in the 130s. I don't know if that's going to be the real proof, but a 22-year bourbon from Heavenhill, assuming that it has the profile that I love from them, that's probably going to be my most anticipated bottle of the year that I'm going to pay a lot of money on secondary because I'm never going to find it in Ohio at SRP for that bottle. Need more triangle. Listen, triangle's easy. I got all my triangles are right over there on the floor. I could go get them. Halftime nip slit. Dang, dude, this isn't 2003 or whenever that was. I was a kid at the time. I was like, you know. Okay. Where are we at here? We're gonna now do the middle. I feel really good about this bottom ranking of these. Like 21 through 16, I feel great about this. I'm gonna pour a little more T40 in case I need to compare it to something. I think E69, which I was on just now, E69, I was comparing to N61 earlier. I felt like they were similar. N61 is the much lesser version of E69. E69 is now firmly moving into the mid-range category, and I could find something in the mid-range category that actually needs to move down into the lowest rankings. We'll find out together. So I'm going to get all these ordered alphabetically just to make life a little easier. So I've got B34, D58, okay, E69, which is the one I was looking at, I15. What's next? Oh, G. I missed G. Okay. L. I, L. And then we've got... what do we have left? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Okay, we're in business now. All right, we're gonna start with B34. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Wings and Whiskey. Turkey Gold Foil will be a huge release. Probably won't end up in your bottom. Dude, listen. Usually I read these things before I say them, but when they're already on the screen, I just read them. Jesus, help me. Okay, what else is happening? Oh, dude, we're on hour 45. It's gonna get worse from here, baby.
We're starting to go downhill.
We're starting to go downhill. It's fine.
Lock in, Cam.
Dude, I remember when Fred Minnick, it wasn't last year, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he got to his like final 10 or whatever, and I'm like, this dude is gonna die. It was, and he was like,
that might have been the one I watched.
He couldn't like form a sentence.
Like you felt bad for him. Like,
Yeah. And he was like, I don't feel good. We're not gonna get that bad. What'd you say?
I'm in danger.
Yes. Oh my God. All right, let me see if I've missed any Venmo or PayPal Super Chat. This is a little break before we move into the mid-range stuff. The top 5 are, one of these might move up there, 2 of these might move up, but I think my top 5 is pretty well set. All right, what am I on right now? PayPal. I have to scoot over to the Drums and Drams PayPal. Oh, it's my mom. Oh, guys, let me put a thing on the screen here. Okay, we're good on PayPal. See if I can like airdrop this to myself. Okay. Media assets. I guess I gotta put this in overlays. All right, guys. My dad's a guitar player. He's out in Nevada right now, and he's doing this like, I guess kind of like camp sort of thing, or like, you fly out and you get to play guitar with like legends like Nuno Betancourt, Rick Beato's there. Anybody that knows who Rick Beato is, big producer, now turned YouTuber on YouTube, does all these interviews and stuff. So this is my dad on stage with Nuno Betancourt. So my mom just sent me this picture today. My dad sent it to me too, and he was like, "This is totally surreal." So I just thought this was pretty cool. So,
What's your dad?
Dude, imagine it's the guy on the right. That's funny. But anyways, that's my dad playing guitar with Nuno Betancourt on stage, or Nuno's with him, and so I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Any of you guys who are like music people, you know who Nuno is. So I remember years back, a person on a live in a Facebook group, hammering drinks, blacked out live, stayed live for 6 hours. Wow, that's wild. Your dad's in band camp. Yeah, he's in adult band camp right now. That's funny. All right, let's move back to Whiskey Land. B34 is up next. Let me scroll back on my notes. Joe, I'm starting to feel it, dude.
Did you finish Super Chats and PayPal?
PayPal's, okay, yeah. Let's see. PayPal was good. Let me go back to Venmo. I've got 2 more. I'll grab these ones. I'll put Adam Mac. I'll know what that means. Adam McIntyre in for 2 says cheers. Thank you, man. And Cody Boatwright. Thank you, Cody. In for 4. Appreciate you guys. Cheers. I think we're caught up, dude. And just a reminder, guys, every $5 in Super Chats, whether it's Venmo, PayPal, or in the YouTube feed, is 1 entry into a giveaway. I'm going to give away 1 ounce each of my top 10 tonight. Hopefully that ends up being stuff that you want to try. We'll all find out together at the end. But you'll get 10 ounces of whiskey. That'll be 2 winners. Okay, B34. B34 is it is good. It feels tight and closed off. I've said that about a few of these. The finish on B34, very oaky, very old. I do like the finish. I wouldn't say that's, like, I got to taste the other ones here and figure this out of this mid-range, but I wouldn't say that's the bottom of the mid-range. I think it's good. So let me go to D58 now, which I said Luxardo cherry with a little tanginess on the nose. Now, these were early on. B and D were the second and fourth things I tasted today. So the notes I have on them might be a little inaccurate because, you know, your palate's warming up. You start getting into all these different profiles. It's good to revisit them right now. Excuse me. I'll say this. I like the nose of D over B a lot more, I think. D is a very complete whiskey. It's very, very dry and tannic, but it's very complete. Whereas B, I think I would take B over D, actually. Weirdly. I think the tannin on D is throwing it off for me. So I'm going to move that down. It's not in last, but it's below B. Loves to know... Okay. You know, why do I even look? Why do I even look at the chat? Okay. So B is over D now for me. Sip of water. Mike Conklin, thank you for the super chat. Mike Conklin for 12 entries. Drink water when you read this. I got you, Mike. Thank you for the super chat, man. move on to E69, which is what I was tasting a second ago, up against N61, which is my last place. Okay, E69 smells younger. It is very woody. Joe, have there been any controversial takes so far? Drink more water, says Brian. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for the super chat, man. E69 might be under B, but not under D. I think that's right. So let's go on to G83 now. Don't tell him, Joe. Okay, G83. Okay. You would like the nose of the... Okay, guys. Even more D jokes? Come on, Brendan. That's so 5 minutes ago. G83 nose... feels forced. Bitter oak. Not terrible, but... This is on the lower end, for me, of this mid-range spectrum. Lots of grippy oak spice, oak tannin. Has that French oak chocolatey kind of feel, which, again, I'm not the biggest fan of. But it's a decently well-balanced whiskey, considering those things. Compared to D58, which is so far maybe my lowest of this mid-range. Still have 5 or 6 to taste. Yeah, it's gonna go at the bottom so far. How about next to E69 though? Yeah, I think I stand by this. All right, we're gonna move on now to I-15. A little water. Okay. Dude, who's playing football right now? What's the game on? NFL playoff game now.
The Bears.
Bears and the Rams. It's a close game.
To look shit up for you.
That's true. That's true. Dude, it's crazy. Once we get a TV down here, honestly, I think. What do you think about a ceiling-mounted TV? Like if there's a table, kind of like right where you are, kind of this way.
Because you could spin it, and you could, if you put it on a mount that could turn,
Mm-hmm.
you could also use it as another mount.
That's true. Because like my thought was, the problem with having the table is like if you're on both sides, you can't all see the TV unless it's like maybe on one end or whatever. And then I like the idea of having like a couch there and like some other chairs and seating. But if there's a table in here, I don't know that there's enough room to have like more comfy seating, you know? So I'm trying to figure that out. But then as far as TV, I'm like, maybe it's either on the ceiling or it goes right there, you know? Brendan, sorry. It's all good, man. Sorry, I need to get back to it. Almost halftime. That's good. Okay, I-15. Okay, I-15. Something I wanted to bring up about N61, guys. Same thing with I-15. Things that just things that have unsubstantiated ethanol on the nose or palate in this flight, I'm going to move way down because there's no room for any of these whiskeys to have a lack of flavor or aroma compared to their levels of ethanol. So I-15, this has a lot of ethanol in the nose. I said that earlier. I said brighter oak profile, brighter red fruit, still concentrated, so not entirely lacking, just a different profile. I mentioned the maker's like dairy note on here, which I agree with. There's just ethanol here that might move this down into the bottom, like 16 or 16 spot or something like that. Yeah, this is not my favorite. This is going to go even below G83. So I need to retaste I-15. I'm going to make a note of that. Retaste I-15 with the bottom pours. That shouldn't have been middle ground for me. Catherine Marlowe, thank you for the super chat. Get you in for 2 entries here. Thanks, man. Joe W. Started late, but finally caught up watching this 2x speed to get the top 10 worked out. I'm working on transforming my garage into a den where I will have my whiskey bourbon collection and basically be a man cave. That's awesome. Where are you located? Because, like, for me, garage, weather, that's like a big factor. How many Tannered Hill samples do you have, Cam? I haven't pulled the samples out of the boxes yet. They're all on shelves over there in their boxes still from the move, so maybe 3 or 4. But the 141 was not good. All right, we got to keep going. L48 smells awesome. Really smells awesome. C47 reminds me of L48. I may need to revisit. So C47 was in my bottom, bottom 6. That could jump out of there. And L48, I don't know. We'll see. So re-pour on this. Northeastern Tennessee. All right, so it gets pretty cold in Tennessee, right? Brett, I'm here. We can start. Brett, you're late, dude. You're 2 hours late. L48 is so good, but thin. Did I say that earlier? Caramelized rich sweet oak, very classic, too thin and weak. Okay. C47, which reminds me a lot of this. Let me taste it. Oh, man. I think C47 has to jump out of the bottom. Do some reordering down here. Yep. Okay. Is that right? All right. T40. Okay, there. Oh, yep. Okay, Joe. I think we're dialed in, dude. I-15 was one you said you may need to move back, says Dane. Yeah, I moved it way back. It's right now in 18th place. It's too much ethanol. Joe said, Cam, this is where you and Minnick differ. He assigns a number in 10 seconds and doesn't move on. You're in OCD barrel pick mode. Yeah, I am. Yeah. All right. Hey, thank you guys for being here. Another shout out to Joe. Let me do it. Shout out to Joe. Oh, geez, he's going back for the Blade and Bow 30. Thank you guys for hanging out for this long stream. We're going to try to make Joe survive the night. The Great Value Green River 6-year pick is hitting the spot tonight. Oh, the Evernorth pick. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for the super chat, man. Most expensive help you could hire. All right, C47, L48 comparison. They're so similar, and I feel like I've got to pick a winner. On the nose, L48 wins, but on the palate, C47 wins. And I feel like I've got to go with palate, but I can't get over the profile of L48. And I need to know which one is better, because then I have to start flexing these two into this mixture of these like middle of the road pours for this blind. Joe took the 30 to the head. All right, L48. One more sip. C47. I gotta go L48, even though C47 drinks, but oh, Joe, what do I do, man? Do I gotta do it? I mean, I said palate is more important, but like, dude, the profile of this one.
Is there uniqueness that plays into it?
Like L48 smells like old ass whiskey, you know what I mean? Like Evan Williams 23, I love it. And then C47 is not as special, but it drinks, but I think, okay, L48 is ahead for me of C47.
Not as special is all you gotta say.
Yeah, I think that's right.
These should be special whiskeys first.
Yeah. Joe is also my therapist for this stream.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Oh, dude, rack them up. Come on. B34. So I'm just like re-smelling a few of these. B34, E69. And then I was just with these two. Dude, L48 is... like that profile just does something for me. Blinding C923, B525, they're much closer than I thought. Wow, that's actually interesting. Let me know which one wins. Before I come back to the C and L question, that's what my wife calls me, the C and L question. Let's move on to the last four in this mid-range. A lot of these smell very similar. C923 versus Heavenhill 18, which is better? That's the worst question you could ask me. Probably C923, but...
Laser code.
Yeah, which laser code? If it's A23... No, I think for most people they would say C923, and a small subset of people would say Heavenhill 18 because it does have this like rich roundness to it. The proof is lower. It's a brighter profile, but it's going to have a little bit more of a balanced oak, whereas C923 has an aggressive oak at 13 and a half years. But I think generally speaking, 80% of people are going to say C923. Carrie Kangry, thank you for the super chat. Cheers, Cam. This middle group's going to be the hardest part. Yeah, it is the hardest part, I think. Frankie, what's up with the Dark Arts picks? They should be picked up this week, and we're going to drop them as soon as I get my bottles, write my tasting notes. I'm going to overnight those from DC. We'll drop all the Dark Arts picks. I thought it was LC, Lil Cam. It's all subjective anyway, says Joe, so find the ones you like the most, not the ones you think are the best crafted. All right. I agree. Mostly. All right, P85. This has a Brown Foreman kind of thing on the nose. Very fruity, Brown Foreman. not the longest finish. It's really good whiskey. Honestly, this might move down below some of the things I already tasted in the mid-range category. Q96, this is aggressive. Q96, what did I say about it? Oh, cinnamon cherries on nose, not super aged oak. But then I said the sequencing could have killed this. So let me re-pour Q96. Okay. How are we doing on super chats? Okay. I'll pull up Venmo here. Okay. C923 is definitely a little oakier than B525. I feel like on any given day I could go either way depending on my mood. All right, Q96. All right, Q96 moves up. Probably top of this mid-range for sure. Powerful. I don't love the nose, but the palate is insane on Q96. Very cinnamon heavy though. Lots of baking spice on that. I wish it had a little bit more sweet oak on Q96. Okay, S29 next. S29 is aggressive. What did I say earlier? Something about the nose I don't like. Gravel. Spicy palate, super long finish, seemingly high proof, maybe ranked 8 through 10. Let's see. My benchmark right now for all these mid-range pours is B34. I think it's like right in the middle of the proof, right in the middle of the profile of kind of everything I'm tasting so far. B34 for me is like a perfect number 10 of the year. And I'm kind of, and it might move up to 8, it could move down to 12. Everything right now is going against B34 in my mind. So S29, there are more bad things in S29, but also there are lower lows and higher highs in S29. B34 is a little bit more controlled and consistent. How you doing, Joe?
Doing great.
How's the...
I'm gonna do better in a second.
How's the Blade and Bow 30 treating you? Has it gone to your brain yet?
It's there.
All right, S29 palette. S29 is just kind of not doing it for me. It's got a lot of sourness. Yeah, a lot of like sourness and almost acetone, S29. I've got to move it down. I was just tasting P85. Which, on the nose, I kind of like better than S29, P85. They smell similar in some way. All right, P85 on the palate. So fruity, banana, Brown Forman-like. Back to S29. God, I probably have to put this over P85. But they're, again, higher highs, lower lows. But they both might be under B34. Joe, how you doing on water? You good? Okay. Where do you think your best barrel picks would rank in this lineup? I think Bongo Wood, which is a rye, and I think, what do you think, Joe? Critical Mass maybe would rank, but it's
Count that as a pick.
it's aggressive though. Yeah. It's like it would stand out.
Coda.
Yeah.
Coda and Opus 1 would play.
I think we'd have a couple top tens.
That's wild.
Maybe a top 10, 2 top 10s, but probably not a top 5 or a top 3. I mean, I don't know. Bongo Wood could make. That's my favorite pick we've ever done.
In a blind, and that thing decimates in blinds.
Yeah.
It blinds well.
The Elkwood pick would do pretty well in here, yeah. I think. Yeah. So maybe like a couple in the top 10 or top 15. Do you think the Dark Arts Armagnac would place top 20? I think it's too soft. Like, I just think the proof would hurt that, because it's like 115 proof or something. The Dark Arts Armagnac was the pick when we were at Dark Arts. We probably went through like 15 or 20 barrels or something. Everybody kept going back and drinking that. Me and Kenny and Ryan were like, we just can't get enough of this barrel. So that's why we split it up. Bongo Wood is a 12-year MGP rye at like 130 proof. Decently short barrel, not crazy short. It was amazing. The Elkwood was an 18-year, 125 proof Barton barrel. That was, it would beat wherever Calumet 18 and 17 are in here. It would beat the shit out of those. And then the other ones it would be competitive with, All right, let's get back to it. I think S29 has to go over P85. Oh, Joe, this is tough, dude. This is agonizing. Have you had Jason's Drum Key Spirits debut? And if so, where would it fall? I have had that one, yeah. It's really good. It's a very dark and gritty take on, like, red fruit notes. Like, cooked down berry notes, cooked down cherry notes. Yeah, it's got this dirty profile to it, dirty oaky profile, which is cool. I think for me, I mean, we're talking, like right now, we're talking about crazy, crazy whiskeys. Like, is it going to beat every stag this year? 100%, yes. Is it going to make it in the top 20? I don't know. Like, it's probably more like the 30 range for me, just off the top of my head. The price was high, and I think that would be my biggest complaint about that release was just the price. But I think the quality of whiskey, the blend was really good. So it's tough to say without having it in here. All right.
Yeah, Frankie's right.
Don't get caught up in these. Yeah.
Don't spend too much time ordering these.
Yeah, and I guess U52 smells like the last two. Like P, S, and U all smell close. So what do I do now? Oh man. U might be better than both P and S. It's way lower proof, but the balance is great. S just has like this aggressive quality to it that I'm not the biggest fan of. All right, how we doing on here? Lawrence Chang is in for 2 on Venmo. Thank you, man. Says water. Thanks, dude. All right. Honest to God, these three are so similar for some reason. And if you just go by proof, you're going to pick S29. If you go by balance, all right, you got Lawrence. Thanks, man. If you go by balance, you're going to go U52. And if you want fruit, you're going to go P85. And then how does that factor into the rest of this stuff? Let's see. I'll take that over this. And this. Okay. Yep. Yep. One sec, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right, we're almost there with these middle 9 pours, I guess. We're almost there. YouTube didn't remind me which have been rolled down. How about a... Okay, Jason, I'm not going to put that on the screen. It's the first one I'm going to pre-read. Cam, please remind me, what was your number 1 last year? I didn't do a list last year, so... What was last year? Russell's 15? That was, yeah, it was probably number 1. Russell's 15. U52, guys, I think, put it next to B34. B34 is good. It's real. B34 might have to move up. Next to U52. Those are really close. D58. That's more tannic. It has to stay down there. S29. Lower. E69. I love E69. So now I'm between these similar C and L. Okay. Little water. Little water. Oh, Watch Hill proper. Well, that was a single barrel. So, you know, as far as batch, batch products in 2024, probably Russell's 15. This is a tough lineup, guys. Okay. This will be a sticking point for people, I think. E69 versus L48. So different. I think people will judge me for whatever order I put these in. It just feels like... Okay. U52. All right. So here's where I'm at, guys. My top three of this run in the middle range is E69, L48, and U52. E69 brings all this spice, all this dark fruit, this floral character, blackberry notes. L48, crazy aged oak, a little thin. U52 is just balance. Brown form and sweetness, balance, lower proof. But I appreciate this so much, but it might have to fall victim to these other two. I think I'm gonna do this. And I think this order is correct for me now, and I just need to make sure that this plugs into my bottom six now. So the end of my mid-range is P85, which, yeah, that's what I said. Very banana and like, okay, P85 versus T40. Okay, and P85. All right, I feel good about it. So I'm gonna write this down. My order so far, for those of you looking at the key, last place, N61, then J26, then F72, I15, which is a change, K37, T40, P85, G83, C47, D58, S29, B34, U52, L48, and then E69. 2019, 18, 17, I'll put 16, 15, 14, 13, I'll do 12, 10, 9, 8, 7. So we have up to 7th place now. And now I have my top 6 to go through. All right, we're getting there, dude. 2.5 hours. We're doing pretty good.
That was a big chunk, right?
That was the biggest chunk. Wow.
You got through the middle. So that's the hardest part.
D Hansen, thank you for the $50 super chat. In for 10 entries. Appreciate it, man.
Good man.
We're still there on the division front. All right, here we go. We'll do this alphabetically. All right, A, and this could change the previous order if anything in here feels, out of place. A-H, M, O, Q, and R. All right, guys. Second bathroom break of the stream. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. And if Joe gets on camera, then Joe gets on camera. It's fine, awake.
There we go. Now I'm the same height as Cam, but when he comes back, he's gonna be about here. Should I mix any of these up? Should I swap labels? Leave them how they are? This is what he sees. Probably makes him feel really important. Get the super chats going. Like, subscribe, hit the Patreon if you're not in there. Dark Arts picks coming up. Really, really good stuff. Oh, there he is. He's not washing his hands again.
Uh-oh. What'd you do? Oh, all the way down, dude. All the way down. Look how short. Dude, this feels wet. This stool feels wet. Okay. Go drain pour that Van Winkle right. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Where is that? I want to try that just to be a nice list.
Yeah. Kenny texted me. He goes, something's wrong with that. It's bad. Tastes like freaking broccoli. What did you do, dude? Everybody in the chat's like, Joe.
They just wanted to see me.
Matt, I haven't emailed them yet. I needed confirmation from multiple people. So I'm going to email them this week. All right. A, HMOQR. Jeez. Wow. Wow. Dude, some of these are great. What did I say about M? Yeah. Okay. Q. Yeah. R. Okay. All right. Okay. So, what Dickel is in the top 5? Joe's Dickel. No, Matt, I asked Kenny also. And my buddy Adam. Not Jim Fudging Gaffigan, dude. We're not on a texting basis.
Russell didn't send you his number?
I can't touch that, dude. Come on. Jeez Louise. Wyatt T in for 20 entries. Thank you, man. On Venmo. Jeez, thank you, dude. Says, good luck tonight. And then Jesse E, my man Jesse, says, opens in for 2. Thank you, Jesse. Guys, quick reminder, please hit the like button, and every $5 super chat, 10 is 2, 20 is 4. Every $5 super chat is 1 entry, whether Venmo, PayPal, which are in the description of the video, or YouTube super chat, gets you an entry into tonight's giveaway. I'm going to give away 2 sample packs of my top 10 this evening, 1 ounce of each, so 10 total ounces for those giveaways. Okay. So just on the nose of these top 6, A, M, and O stand out. Now, what's funny is A, very intense, lots of Sharpie. M, less intense, very dessert-like, almost dusty, sweet, white cake, butterscotchy, and maybe a little bit of something I don't like in there. And then O, does everything that I want O to do. Like, that is phenomenal. It's maybe the lowest proof of those three, A, M, and O. And then we have H94. H is a little more angular, a little more sour on the nose. Q, spiciest on the nose. Clove, very aggressive cinnamon. I do remember Q being great on the palate, like long finish. And then R is maybe the most forgettable of these, but still like very good. So I'm going to start with R on the palate. All right. No, I mean R is excellent. It really is. It's very fruity. Earlier I said grilled pineapple and syrupy nose. The nose is closed off. Palate is top 5. I can see that. A couple super chats. Thank you, Paul N. Joining late after some keg curling at Land Grant. It's go time. Thanks, man. So that's 4 entries for Paul, and JW says, great job so far. Let's bring this home strong. Thanks, man. Honestly, doing okay. 2.5 hours in, definitely tipsy. Saturation level 65, 70%. But, all right, R18 smells kind of like Beacon to me. And that would make sense, right? It's really good. It's very aged. It's not lasting super long on the palate. But I do really enjoy that profile. Let's go to H94 now. I have no clue what this would be. H94. Are there spoilers, guys? Don't do that. I saw Sam say this. No spoilers, come on. If you delete your comment, I still see it because I'm not in YouTube, I'm in StreamYard. But I can't see it now. So whatever you said, I can't see it. Oh, H94. H94 is not quite at the level of R18. No, it's not. So H94 is in the last place of this set right now. A little water. Where are we going next? H94, Q96 next. Okay. Okay. What? Do you smell it? It's weird, dude. It's really not good. I have a sample of a clean one. You could do the side by side.
Oh.
It's like in the finish, there's this thing.
There's something wrong. It seems fine. Like the nose is bad. You taste it and you're like, okay. And it's like,
yeah.
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 Oh. No, keep the samples.
I mean, I've got, all I need is like an ounce. There's like almost 2 in there. If you want to side by side it, like it is very interesting. Yeah, Joe's on the Van Winkle rye. 100%. 100%. Okay, so R18, H94. We're on to these now. I just took a quick sip of E69. I may have that ranked a little too high, but we'll see. We will see. I don't know. Get a little more B34. B34 might continue to move up out of that mid-range category, but for sure H94, then R18. Let's go to Q96. Well, I mean, Q96, very one-dimensional. Crazy long palette, crazy long finish going on right now. The oak is more in the finish. Like, front palette is spice, mid palette you start to, you know, develop a little bit more molasses and oak. Finish, tons of oak, very aged feeling. Okay. Is it better than R18? It is better than R18. Okay. Now, little water. What was that?
That was the
Clean one? Yeah.
But the nose.
Do you smell it?
Yeah.
It's weird.
You can tell they're the same family.
Yes.
Like the middle is the same.
Yeah.
And then, but the nose, and then it's just like it's there. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes bad.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
That's weird. And I've had corked wine before.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't remind me
No, same.
at all.
It does not taste like corked wine.
I don't know what that is, but it does taste. It doesn't taste like bad whiskey. It tastes like there's something wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And I don't know if it's like.
It doesn't taste like low quality whiskey. It tastes like there's something wrong with it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how to describe it.
All right, guys. We're down to it now. Okay. So I have R18 over H94. I have Q96. Yeah, over both of those. Now I'm down to A, M, and O. And I'm having a weird feeling about A. A is so much Sharpie on this that I'm tempted to move this down a decent bit. So A on the palate, it is good. It lights your palate up. But there's youth and there's youth and then there's extreme age, and they're fighting each other on A21. And I'm totally confused by it. I don't understand A21. So I'm going to put that next to R18, which is here. A little bit more, R18. Very different proof points. Dude, it's just A21, so much Sharpie. R18, none of that. I'd rather drink R18. I would. Yeah, 100%. Ooh, A21 might continue to fall out of this. Like the power is there, but the profile is not there. Compared to H94, which is my last place in this top 6, the nose is better on H94. So I have to do a side-by-side on the palate now. What's up, Glocks? Good to see you, man. Have Jeeple whiskey. All right, keep going here. H94, such a lower proof compared to A21. It's hard to compare these side by side. Dude, A21 is just aggressive. Joe's eating crackers. It's that time. Not yet. I'm almost there, dude. I'm so close. And then I'm going to order more tacos.
Where are we working on now?
So I'm between... So A21 is falling out of favor for me in the top 6. I'm now up against H94, which is my bottom of the 6. But
So we're tasting A20. We're evaluating A20.
Yeah, A21. Dude, it's like a Sharpie marker. It's intense. It's very good, but like... I got that from something else earlier. I think it was S29. Let me see. It was S29. A21. I mean, they're close, actually. A21, S29. A21 is way more intense on the palate. Damn, dude. I might like S29 more than A21. A21 is just... It has the power, but that's it. All right. It is time to drill down. It is time.
With damn Winkle right.
Broccoli farts, dude. The glass will probably smell like it too, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Okay. A21 is moving way down. It is going to be between S29 and D58. So let me see where that is. S29, D58. A21 is going to go here. So that makes this 8. That makes this 6. Yes. 100%. All right. All is right. All is right in the world.
And we're on to the top 5.
We're on the top 5. And they could move down, but H is definitely 5th. definitely fifth.
H94 and fifth.
R is definitely fourth. And let's see if the top three need to move down at all. Q is definitely third. And then I have M and O. M and O. The nose on O is like heaven. And M. Also heaven on the nose. Let's go palette M. M59. Oh, that's good. M's good. Okay. Taste O now. Oh. Dude, O is so good. M and O are so good. All right, water. Okay.
PayPal check.
All right, let's see.
216 watching.
Honestly, solid.
Almost 3 hours in.
Yeah.
With an NFL game on?
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, wow. Okay. Excuse me, guys. A few more. Travis R. in for 2. Said Floor Whiskey Prevention Fund 2026. Thank you, Travis. James Preston is in for 5. Thank you, James. Says cheers. What else? Jeremy. Mr. Sladvan. In for 4. Said, in memory of those that didn't make the cut. Yeah, R.I.P., dude. Robert Lewis is in for 10. Thank you, Robert. Said cheers. Andrew Kim, Andy K, in for 20. Said blade and bow. That's funny. Let's see what wins. Joe B. Let's see what Joe said. Down payment on your trip to NorCal. Congrats on all the life changes this past year. Thank you, Joe. Cheers, man.
How many?
In for 20. $100 super chat. And then Michael Phelps in for 5. Said goodies. Guys, thank you so much. Seriously. Appreciate it. Let me go to PayPal real quick and double check. Let's see if there's anything wrong with the top 3 here. Because, like, interestingly enough, this top, well, it was 6. I felt good about, and then retasting them, it's like, oh, A21 has this crazy Sharpie note that does not belong here, you know. It could even go lower, honestly, than where it is now. But the idea is there. And so let's see if these others need to move down. All right. Man, that's good. We do have a few more PayPals here. Oh, shit. Wow. All right. So, Mike A. in for 1. Said, you're too close to blackout now. Correct. Matt Cochran said, what time is Guitar Hero? In for 4. And then Jason Zell is in for 41.
What?
205.
41.
He said, cheers, Cam. FYI, I'm covering PayPal fees. Won't let me change to PayPal friends and family. Only allows goods and services. That's right, because it's a business account. So that was 205. So 41. Thank Jason. Good Lord, dude. Thank you. Seriously. I appreciate that. And then I think I missed now 2 Venmos. Adam K is in for 6. Says, cheers, thanks for all you do to your body for science. And then Ryan D in for 4 says, snack pack. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay. And then Danny Merzia in for 2. And Mike Caduce is in for 0 because it's a $2 super chat. Mike Caduce.
You got caduced.
We got Caduce. He said, dude, what if we all gave Cam $2 right now? I would have $400, $418. How much weight do you put on side-by-side blinds? CNE by itself for me is so good, but in my year-end blind it suffered, but I still stand by it. It makes me wonder how much weight these blinds have. Everything is subject to sequencing, and you know, it is tough. Brett, it's a sample pack of the top 10. 2 winners, 1 ounce pours of all the top 10. Joe, I accidentally sent to your music Venmo. Let me find that, Joe. Let's see. Joe, was it 50? Oh, man. Now I got to catch up. Okay. We have Brett for 20. Oh gosh. All right. I'll do this. I'll do these Venmos. Get it, dude. Come on. Anything. Guys, it's Joe. He's gonna twerk. Oh no. Oh no.
I did that. Where's the M20? That's what I
wanted. M20? Right there.
He's so generous.
Just, dude, if you kill it, I'll give you $100. But actually not. I won't do that. I actually won't do that. Justin P.
I will pay you to drink Mixter's 20 is the craziest thing you've ever said.
Joe also said Mixters, so
yeah,
he's feeling it. All right, Justin, I got you in, dude.
Gonna put some Coke in it.
Dude, if you have,
not that Coke.
Yeah, well, Lynn, I got you in for 1. Thank you. I'll get your messages here in a second. Joe W. Nope, that is not correct. Joe Dubs in for 5, and Brett in for 4. Thank you, guys. And then Have Jeep, Will Whiskey, aka Lynn, is in for 1. All right, Lynn, thank you. Lynn said, all I need. All right, let's see for the spoiler. Justin said, hopefully nothing is overly grassy tonight. RIP M20. That's what Joe's pouring. Joe W said Joe switched stickers when he went upstairs. Oh, God. And then Brett said, what did Brett say? Just an emoji. All right. Matt Thomas in for 1. Obligatory charity donation, he said. I got Matt T in for 1.
It is a charity.
It is a charity. All right. Let's get on to this.
Super chats too.
In this, let's see. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, this is on Joe.
You want me to get that?
Yeah, yeah. These if you can.
Yeah, I get these.
Tora, thank you so much. In for 2. I'm sipping 074, which is heavenly. It is so good. Wow. I'm going to taste Q96 next. Very aggressive. So good. But very aggressive. R18. Dude, R18 might beat Q96. All right, what'd we get here? So Tora, you got it? All right. And then Brandon, thank you, man. And for 4, appreciate it. Mike Caduce says, I messed up. And for 1, thank you, Mike. Isn't Michter's 20 theoretically a single barrel? No, it's a batch. I think this year there are 4 or 5 batches, around 500 bottles each of Michter's 20. Is there a stupid amount you wouldn't pay?
No.
I think like 4 G's is like the upper limit for a bottle of like.
If you could get a Millennium for 4 G's right now, would you buy it?
No. Okay. But at like 3.5 for like a William Heavenhill 144.6 proof, I'd probably buy that. If I could get a receipt and write it off.
It's a write-off.
It's a write-off, so that's like realistically 2.7. So that's fine. Once.
Whiskey math.
Once. Okay. Okay, would I rather have Q96 or R18? Very different proofs. Okay. Okay. Now on to Q. Okay. Oh man, this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Top 2 right now, M59 074. The problem is, Joe, that I know what these are. That's the problem. And one of them does not have the grassy note that I said it has. And maybe that's because I'm drunk. But
did you notice it when you first tasted it?
No.
Did you know what it was when you first tasted it? That's what surprised me. You didn't call it out initially.
Right. Right.
That's why I wanted to grab it, because I wanted to see it.
And I know it now.
Has it blown off?
Right. I know it now, and I know the other one. It's guys, this is Michter's 20 M versus Blade and Bow 30 074. It has to be. It has to be. I can taste it now. And Michter's 20, I've said, has this grassy note to it. Yep. Where's it at? Yep. Has to be. But either way, whether it is or it isn't, all right. Last sips before the reveal. Man. Let's see. Lupus34 says, appreciate the free content and honest opinions as always. Thank you, man. And for 2. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Super chat entries for the giveaway. Let's cut everything off now. It's 9:12. We'll cut it off by 9:15. Any, stragglers, whatever, but let's cut that off.
Until 9:20.
No, dude, 9:15. Because they will roll in till 9:20.
It's money.
It's fine. No. It's fine. Okay. M29. 59, sorry. Okay. Man. Dude, Michter's 20 is going to win tonight.
You're going to be so happy.
And I'm so pissed. No, I'm so pissed.
Courtney just tuned in. She said M59, is this like bingo?
Tell her I am so sorry that your husband is here tonight. Oh, man.
She says, do I place a bet or what? I said, send a super chat, Cam's drunk.
I hate my life. All right. Dude, Michter's 20 just won. I guarantee you that's what this is. Okay.
What if I told you it was Pappy Dan 23?
I would kill myself.
All right. So which code was your first?
M59.
M59, and then
074.
74. Right.
All right. Let's see. So, H 94. All right, Q96. R18. 074. And M59. All right, guys. Spoilers, dude. I knew it, though. No. All right. We have some super chats.
Yep.
Guys, no more super chats. No more entries, please.
It's 9:15 now.
It's only 9:15, which is crazy. Honestly, pretty good.
It's great.
All right, guys. Let's reveal all of these. I feel like I know the top. At least two. At least two.
Do you want to give us bottle guesses as we reveal?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Guesses on everything, says Frankie.
Yeah, as we reveal. Guess on everything.
All right. Okay, N61. So this is the final reveal tonight. Hit that like button, please, guys. No more super chats, no more entries into the giveaway. Joe is getting all the giveaway entries, but, I'll double check at the end. Okay.
You don't trust me?
Oh, no. From Venmo, PayPal. I mean, N61 is my last place. N61, I said.
You want me to reveal to you so you don't see the whole list up front, or so you can guess?
Yeah, sure. So N61, everything I said about it was drinks like a turkey product. My guess is Russell's 13 batch 6.
You are correct.
Let's go. Come on. So Russell's 13 did not make the top 20. That is all I care about. Next up is what? Next up, J26. If this is not Pappy 23, I'm going to give up on my life. I said beautiful. Dude, I'm going to try to say words. Okay. Beautiful, rich, sweet oak nose. Soft but full of peaches and honey. Palate is nothing. Grassy finish. Gonna finish low, maybe bottom 5. Pappy 23.
Correct.
Let's go. All right. Next up, F72. Oh, that's PFG.
No.
Really?
That is Blade and Blow.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So PFG is 19th place. All right. Fine. I-15. Brighter oak, red fruit, concentrated. Makers like dairy note. 4 Roses, Black Friday, single barrel.
Bingo.
All right. All right. We're good. K37. Cinnamon oak nose. Very tight, hard to dig into. You can sense red fruit, but it's faint. Bad nose. No personality. Bottom 5. So this would be 17th place. It smells kind of Buffalo Tracy. What was in here that was from Buffalo Trace? WLW.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. All right. So WLW is 17. Next up is T40. Let me scroll down. T40, very fruity, orchard fruits, possibly a sweet rye, bottom 6, very good but not special enough. It doesn't smell like a rye right now. It smells old. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, throw a guess out there.
It's either like Old Forester rye or Calumet 17, or we did 4 Roses. All right.
Pick one. Lock it in. Final answer.
Calumet 17.
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Calumet 17 is 16. Yeah, 16. All right. Wow. Jesus. All right. P85. I said barrel char banana. Decent spicy. I have no idea. Let's see. So this is. I don't know. It's like Jack or Barton, something with banana.
What would have banana in this flight? You just want it?
Yeah.
President's Choice.
President's Choice Rye. All right. Okay. Wow. Good. I mean, honestly. All right, G83 next. Oh, this is freaking Cathedral. Has to be. French oak.
That is correct.
All right. All right. So what place is that?
14th.
14th. Okay. C47 is next. And I remember C47 and L whatever, 48. These were very close. Similar profiles, but C47, I said traditional heavy Kentucky oak profile. Reminds me of Heavenhill or Beam. Sweet oak with nutty. Nutmeg, brown sugar, suffers lower proof, slightly thin. I don't know.
Think about your notes. You got it.
Knob 21?
Lineage.
Okay, Lineage. Beam Lineage, which means... All right, that's probably knob 21. Okay, D58. Which place is this?
D58 is 12th place.
12th place, D58. Luxardo cherry, little tanginess to the nose. Tannic fruit. Smells like Barton right now. It's good. Really good whiskey. This might be a low placement for this bottle. Barton. We already did 17 Calumet, so 18?
Yep.
Okay. So 12th place?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That could go up, honestly. A21, molasses, oak, brown sugar, tropical, very sour, lots of Sharpie. It's either Jack 14 or King of Kentucky.
Which one is it?
King of Kentucky.
That is correct.
Really?
Number 11.
All right. It's not good. It is. It's so sharp.
When you started off the stream, it was the first thing you tasted, and
It was the first thing.
you loved it. Solely. Like when it was the first thing you tasted.
Okay.
You liked it more than you ever liked it in any other stream.
Okay.
Which is interesting, right? But then that Sharpie note is heavy.
It is heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy on the Sharpie.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. S29. I mean, that smells close. Like, almost the exact same thing.
Like they're related.
Yes. I said, oh, this was the gravel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which makes sense if it's Jack 14 because Lincoln County.
Oh, that's right.
Right. Jack 14.
Yeah.
That's my gut. Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Jesus. Okay.
That does, the charcoal and the, like, when you were talking about gravel, the smell of gravel, my in-laws have a gravel driveway.
Okay.
And in the summer, when, like, a car drives down it, that smell of, like, the dust that gets kicked up,
Yeah.
that's what pops in my mind.
Okay.
That reminds me of charcoal, like, that charcoal filtered
Yeah.
Jack stuff. Yeah. That makes sense.
All right. So B34 is, what is this, number 11 or 10 or something?
B34 would be number 9. So
9.
S29. So Jack 14 was our 10. So
Okay.
That was our first top 10.
All right, so B34, I said, well, yeah, somewhat weaker, less oak than A21. Strawberry candy, ginger, tannic. All right. I have no idea. I mean, Beacon or
B34.
Yeah, B30. Yeah, I don't know.
Rathskeller.
Rathskeller.
Yeah.
Wow. So number 9.
Number 9.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. Okay. All right. U52 is next. Number 8. I said very. I put nothing. Very balanced. Maybe number 15. That's all I put. So let me smell it. U52. It smells like Jack Daniels, but low proof. So maybe Jack 12.
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack 12 is number 8.
Yes. So 14
Wow.
was 10.
Really?
Yeah.
So 12 beat 14.
Yeah. Which, when you initially tasted them, when you got all 3 to start, you picked 12 as your favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Next is L48. I said, yeah, caramelized. Background music. All right. Cool. All right. L48. I said caramelized, rich, sweet oak profile with some nuttiness. Classic, too thin and weak. Profile incredible. Drinks like Barterhouse and Rhetoric. All right, hang on. It does remind me of Knob Creek 21 or Joe. Sorry, I'm drunk. Did we do Lineage already?
We did.
All right. It's so Knob Creek 21. Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. All right, sorry. E69. E69. Not as old on the nose, but oh, the palate is excellent. So spicy. E69. I said most underwhelming nose so far. All right, up to that point, it was number 5, whatever. Weaker side, closed off, woody. Palate is spicy, turkey funk. Dark floral berry finish. All right. So I would say that's Camp Nelson E, but
Correct.
really?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. The nose does not do the palate justice. Also, I'm drunk. Okay, next up is H94. Beautiful blend of rich red fruit, highly aged oak, not too sour, smells immaculate. Top contender for Jesus Christ. Help me, dear Lord Jesus. Top contender on nose. Palate is well balanced. Everything is there. Top 10 for sure. H94. Let's see. What's left? Michter's 20. Blade and Bow, Heavenhill. I don't know. Beacon. So number
5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Beacon number 5.
Good showing.
Really good. Okay. Q96.
This is top 3.
No, number 4.
Oh, wait.
I have
What do you have?
R18, 074, and M59.
Do you have Q96 under or over R18?
Wait. No, I'm on Q96.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Q96
Is 4. Yeah.
R18 is 3. Okay. I just one.
All right, Q96. I said cinnamon cherry nose. It's not super aged oak. Big palate, spicy, drying, lingers with tons of tannin. Can't decide what I think. Probably middle of the pack, I said. And then I said revisit.
Yeah.
Then I did revisit. And I like this a lot. What have I not said so far? I've not said Blade and Bow. Michter's 20. William Heavenhill 19. And something else. At the proof, William Heavenhill 19.
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It was wild up front when you dropped that so low.
What do you mean?
When you said probably at the middle to the bottom of the pack, but revisit.
Yeah.
Like in
Oh, right.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, shit, that's going to finish in the, 10s,
Yeah. Wow.
which is wild.
It got better. It got better.
Especially with your preference for Heavenhill, right?
Yeah. All right. So top 3 have to be Blade and Bow, Michter's, and something else. Okay. All right. So next up, R18. I said grilled pineapple, syrupy, nose is closed off, palate is top 5. That said, I wish it had more consistency. I don't know. What is that?
Believe.
All right, Believe 21. That's good.
Fresh crack right today.
Yeah. You
So
try it?
Is that why do you think that's why the nose might be a little close?
It could be. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Very good.
It's good. All right, so Blade and Bow and
What was the
Michter's.
SRP on that?
1200. Yeah.
All right. 074.
074. I said ridiculous nose, slightly medicinal cherry, butterscotch and cardamom. Wow. Soft palate, vintage, antique sort of notes. Not spicy, silky. That's Blade and Bow 30.
It is Blade and Bow 30.
All right. Dude, Michter's 20 just won. Oh my God, Joe. Joe, I have talked so much crap about Michter's 20. Michter's 20. M 59. What? 59, yeah. I said a little Sharpie aspect to the nose. Top 5 whiskey, maybe number 1. Man. It is bitter, but all right. Michter's 20. That's it.
Whiskey of the year.
That's it. Man. All right, guys. Shit. Oh, no. Okay. All right.
Someone's asking for you to compare Cal 18 and Mount Creek 21 again. They think you ranked Cal 18.
Hang on. Which one was
Cal Cal 18 is D58.
Hang on. Okay.
And Knob Creek 21 is
LL48.
L48.
Okay. I like knob.
It's the nose on knob is so good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just you.
That's my profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like knob. It's the
You do
profile.
like knob.
Yeah, it's the profile. Yeah.
Like it's fair to like Cal 18 better, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But you trend that way.
All right. So giveaway. No more super chats. Yeah. We are witnessing alcohol poisoning live. Not quite, but almost. No more whiskey. Yeah, no more. Let's do it. Let us do the giveaway.
Do we have any more Venmos or PayPal?
Yeah, let me check in. Brett was the last Venmo
We got him for 4.
on the music side. On drums and drams. We might have a few more. Did we get Adam K?
No, we did not.
No, we did. We got Adam K for.
Oh no, for 6.
Yeah, for
Yeah, we got
6.
him.
Ryan D.
Yep, for 4.
Yep. And then Matt Thomas for 1.
Matt T.
Matt T for 1.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Cool. All right, let's go to PayPal. Joe, thank you, man. All right. On to the drums and drams PayPal. We have Jason Z. Last one. I think we're good, man. Jason Zell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. All right, guys.
Like him.
So. All right, guys. So, look at the chat. All right. So tonight's giveaway will be 2 sample packs of the top 10. So let's do this. All right. So here we go.
The top 11 because I drank all the blade blow, but was dirty, so they don't get number 2.
All right, guys. So from Haku down to Connoisseur Cigar. Top 2 win tonight's giveaway. No duplicate winners. We're going to spin it 7 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, Scroll back up. Sorry. All right. Jason Zell and Brian L. All right. I'll take a picture of this. All right. Congrats, guys. You win a sample pack of tonight's top 10 pours. So cheers. That's it. There will be a recap video of all of this in the next week or so. But long stream. Thank you, Joe, for doing this. And I'm hammered. So here we go. That is it. Cheers, guys. And I'll see you in a few weeks on the next stream. The winner tonight is Michter's 20, so that sucks. Because I talked so much shit about this bottle. All right, cheers, guys, and I'll see you soon here on Drums and Drums. Oh my God.